Hello. In the previous video we saw how to accept input from the keyboard of float or of character data type, but it was successful while we accepted float data type, but in character data type it was an error. Why it was an error? It because how the characters are stored into the processor memory are quite different from storing of float data type or of integer data type. So before getting into that, we'll first need to understand some of the other statements. Those are if statements and looping structures. When we complete these statements, we will understand how that character will be stored. So now in this video we'll have a look on if statements. Now what are if statements? These are conditional statements. We are telling the compiler to take decisions if that condition will be given by us. So here it's just like you're telling your friend, get bread if it costs less than 50 rupees, or else don't bring. So here we'll write a program for that. Int will give int bread. Now bread, we are getting the cost of the bread, so it will be of integer data type. Int bread, clear screen function, printf, enter the cost of the bread, scanf %d as it is of integer data type. Now as we have accepted input from the keyboard, now what comes is, as soon as we accept the input from the keyboard, now we need to give the condition, that is if condition. If is a keyword, you can see it has been displayed in white text. It means it is keyword which is stored in the C library. Now when you write if, you need to give open the bracket, write the condition. If bread is less than 50, as soon as you close the bracket, open flower bracket, onto next line, printf get the bread. Return 0. Now this is how we need to write if condition. If, open the bracket, bread less than 50, close the bracket. Now as soon as you close the bracket onto the next line, you need to open flower bracket. Opening and closing of flower bracket is very necessary, or else it is very confusing for the programmer itself. Now these are very small programs. You can easily understand where the scope of the if starts and ends. This is called as scope of if block. This part is called as scope of if block. While you are while executing these small programs, you will understand where it starts and where it's end. But when you write big programs, it will be very confusing for the programmer itself. So always we need to have a habit of writing writing flower bracket. So we'll run this program now. I'll give the input as 45. The printf statement will be executed. As the condition was true, it was less than 50. Now again I'll run the program. I'll give input as 55. Output will be nothing. So this is what happens. The output will not no output will be given. Now in the next video we'll see. In this video we just had look on less than, that is which we call as relational operators. In the next video we'll see how many types of relational operators are there and what will happen. In this video, if the condition was true, this statement was executed. If the condition is false, nothing is executed. Now what to do if the condition is false? Even there must be something to write. If the condition is false, even there must be, we should, even there we must get some output. So what must be done to get that, we'll see in the next video. Thanks for watching this video.